Hello, everyone. Just getting some stuff out of the way here. Oh, man. Hi. I didn't know 100% if we were going to be doing a stream tonight, but hey, we're doing a stream. I'm here. I felt like some people could probably use a break from doom scrolling on Twitter, which is what I spent a lot of my afternoon doing. But hi, I want to welcome you. Augie is here. Hello, Augie. Tim is here. Naked Acres is here. Ducky is back. Hey, Ducky. Midori is rooting through a pile of papers, so excuse that noise. Oh my gosh. Takara's here. Hello. Augie says I'm going through some stuff at the moment, so I'm really thankful I have this group to hang out with tonight. Augie, I'm glad that you're here. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. Thank you for letting us be here with you. Is that a thing? I don't know. Excited to be here. Yeah, and today in the USA is nuts. It's completely bonkers. Yeah, yes. Naked Acre says, sounds like we're in the right place tonight, friends, together. Oh, I love that. I love that. Oh, man. Carmen is here. Mary is here. Hello. Carrie is here. Hello. Ooh, yeah. Cassandra's here. Hi, Cassandra. Carrie says, this is a much needed creative break. I still have the news on quietly to keep up with what's going on, but I'm off of most other social media. I just got off of Twitter and I'm done with it for today. I just can't. At some point, you take in enough news to last you through the day. You know, it's very funny. You know, back in like the times of Jane Austen, when people would get their news like once a month and it would be like super outdated. What is it? There's like some kind of statistic that says like the amount of news printed daily in the New York Times is like what somebody in Jane Austen's timeline would like get in their entire life. Like it's just mind blowing. And like being able to follow events live like we did today, like I did today, so maybe some of you did and some of you didn't. It's just, so my brain is just like, I need to be grounded. I need to like connect with people. So thank you for being here to connect with. Oh, Forsaken Fallen says, it feels so weird being at a live one of these. I've been watching the VODs for the past few days. It's weird to have a chat I can respond in. Well, hello, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here live. I'm so glad that each and every one of you is here. Need an escape today. I totally get that. Cass is here. Hello, Cass. Oh my gosh. Oh, Pete is here. Hi, Pete. Oh my. Oh, another book lover is here. Hi, SCKIT. I don't know how to pronounce your username, but I'm really glad you're here. Another book lover. Hello. Yeah, Augie says, absolutely need a break from doom scrolling. Oh my gosh. Oh, Monica's here. Hello, Monica. Putting the chickens to bed. Oh man, I love it. I love it. HL is here. Hello. I love it. Annie is here. Hi, Annie. Good. Ooh, cinnamon vanilla tea. That sounds beautiful. Is this place safe tonight? Yes, this is a safe space tonight. Glad I was able to find it and join. I'm glad you're here too. Oh, okay. It's just like saying skit. Oh, I can totally say that. Okay. I was like, oh, is it skit? I put in way too many consonants. That's okay. Oh my gosh. Naked Acre says, I've been writing on and off since 3:30, total stream of consciousness and emotional purge. Oh my gosh. Yes. So, oh, hi. So yes. So this is Midori. Midori is my 18-year-old cat who's a little grumpy. You okay? All right. She's kind of like our unofficial mascot here. So hi. She's also senile and a little annoying. I love her very much, but she's also very demanding and she likes to knock stuff over. And I'm also extremely allergic to her. But I've got 3 allergy medications in my system right now, so I can pet you and have you be here. So yeah. Oh, Skid says, I've been writing all day as well. I love it. 2 podcasts you're working on. Heck yes. Rob is here. Hi, Rob. Hi, Tim. Tim is here as well. Hello. For the SCKIT name, HL says, I thought you meant suck it. Yeah, okay. Yes, Minori is the official mascot. I like that you capitalize official, like there's maybe an unofficial. Maybe the unofficial mascot is my mug of not blood. That's decaf coffee tonight, my friends. It's decaf coffee tonight. Okay, are you gonna move so that I can talk to people? Yeah, okay. So hi. For those of you who are just joining us, welcome. I'm Sarah Werner. We do these create-alongs together every Wednesday and Friday evening. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. I am so glad you're here. If this is your second time joining us, welcome. If this is your 3rd or 4th or 10th or millionth time joining us, welcome. You are always welcome here. I am always glad you are here. So yes. Oh, Jimmy, I like this. Jimmy says the unofficial mascot is the crap weasel. I appreciate that, Jimmy. Yes, and the Twitch stream, I've got Tim moderating on Twitch. He's going to keep it safe and good for creators. Oh my gosh, Melissa's here. Hi, Melissa. Uninterrupted writing time is like gold these days. Yes. Whoa, Midori. Okay. All right. I know you're excited. We love to be pet. Oh, back from Corona Land. Hi. Oh my gosh. I hope you are okay and healthy and good. I tried to create earlier. It didn't go well. I ended up coloring. Hopefully this time will be better writing wise. I hope so too. I hope so too. Good. Oh, we've got 2 mods in here. Damien, hello, my wonderful friend. Damien is here. Oh my gosh, I have missed you guys. I missed you all so much, this Facebook user. Yes, and yes, thank you, mods. Another book lover says, I managed to write a bit earlier, but kept getting interrupted. Yes, this time is sacred. Yeah, yes. Having this time set aside for yourself is magical. I also want to say that if you want to write tonight, that's great. If you want to work on a podcast tonight, that's great. If you want to color, if you want to draw, if you want to paint, if you want to get out your knitting, your crocheting, your quilting, if you want to just have this on and like bake some cookies, like whatever you want to do creatively that sounds creatively fulfilling tonight, that's exactly what this time and space is for. If you need to turn off your brain, if you need to stare at a wall, if you need to do some brainstorming for your novel, brainstorming still counts as work. If you need to play some video games, you can also do that during this time. I have become a huge advocate within the last 6 months. I've become a huge advocate of the concept of resting. Apparently rest is good for you. And it's like drinking water, but like for your whole body. So everyone also make sure you're hydrating. Hydrating is important. Rest, also important. So if you need to rest and just rest your eyes, if you need to take a nap, if you need to do video games, whatever it is, you do what you need to do tonight. So I always like to say that this is a safe space. This is an open space for you to just be the creator that you need to be in whatever state that looks like. Oh, Augie says, in an effort to share positive news, I spent this week binging Girl in Space, and the narrative you used to write it helped me format my show. Oh no, I hope it's okay. Hoping I can get through my 3rd draft, working on that for the first time in 2 weeks. How does it feel to be, okay, first of all, thank you. That is really flattering. I don't know if Girl in Space is good enough to like emulate. Oh, I feel really anxious about that. But thank you. It's very flattering. I'm also really glad that you're working through it for the first time in 2 weeks. I hope that it feels really good to get back to it. Ooh, Pete says, I've managed to get writing done on major projects for every day of 2021, and I refuse to let this day derail me. Yes, Pete. Thanks everyone here for the creative group energy. Pete, thank you for being here, and thank you for being your amazing self. I love that. Naked Acres says, all hail the unofficial crap weasel mascot. Augie says, and the stabby unicorn. Yes, yes, Annie has been writing about Annie has been doing these like really cool writing prompts, these story prompts, and for the past few weeks has been talking about this like stabby unicorn, and I think people have really like latched onto that as a concept. Oh, Shannon. Oh, okay. Hi, Shannon. I'm glad that you're here. I hope that you're healthy. I hope that you're feeling good. I just got 2 comments. One says, can we please avoid anything political tonight? And then Kit Falbo saying, Congress being invaded killed my creativity. This is like, okay, we're not going to have a discussion about politics tonight. What we're going to do is be here with each other and for each other and understand that news affects different people in different ways. And for some people, it might kill your creativity, or you might feel like it's killing your creativity. Someone mentioned earlier that they spent like hours today journaling and like just purging some emotions because of current events. We're just gonna gently set you on the floor. So yes, times like these are hard to process, hard to understand. I almost thought about canceling the stream tonight, and then I was like, no, I need to get away from doom scrolling. I'm really glad I did. I'm really glad that we are all here together. So yes. Let's see, going through comments here. Wow, a lot of comments came in, sorry. Yeah, rest is good for you. Coloring is great. No video games. Okay, Damien is not allowed to play video games. Everyone except Damien is allowed to play video games. Damien, you need to write, okay? All right, that is your personal charge today. Tea time for Charlie, playing some Spider-Man. I love it. Timothy Duggan is here. Hello, hi. Hi, I'm glad you made it. Cass says, I'm going to write along. I'm going to listen and do some dishes. Open my brand new vacuum cleaner. Hey, nice. I kind of love that. Oh, wonderful. Naked Acres sent me some awesome journals for my daughter, Kendall, who's getting into poetry. That's so beautiful. Yes, please. More journals in this world. More journal sharing. More journal sharing and less terrible politics. Yes, more of that. Cassandra says, I like creative resting. Ooh, that's a new phrase. I've never heard that before. Creative resting. I sometimes come up with some ideas when I'm not trying. Yes, like when I am out on a walk and I don't have any paper with me and I don't have my phone with me and I'm out on a walk and I'm like, oh, I got to hold on to this idea lest it slip away. Oh, that's wonderful. Creative resting. Creative resting. That's such a good phrase, Cassandra. Thank you for sharing that with us. Augie says, I needed a kick in the butt because I couldn't figure out which perspective to take it from. So now instead of some rando, the main character is writing to her mom. Oh, I love it. Oh, and there's so much story and context you can dig up there. Oh, it's just going to add a very interesting layer. Like whether or not they have a good relationship. That is going to be primo fascinating. Wonderful. Megra says, hello all. I had plans on jumping back into writing this evening. I'm currently hiding under a makeshift blanket fort brainstorming. I said this I have to look and see which one it was. I had an earlier podcast. Let's see. When Writing Isn't Writing, episode 77 of the Right Now podcast. When writing isn't writing, like brainstorming is writing. Sometimes taking a walk is an act of writing, is an act of being creative. And so that's totally legit. That's totally legit. Oh, Mary. Oh, yes. Let them listen to my show. Oh, I love this. It's just like a little like ego boost. So thank you. Tim says, I'm so not creating tonight. I just can't. Tim, what What are you going to do that will feel healthy and refreshing and fulfilling? What is that for you? Annie says, trying to decide which story to work on. I got into a pun thread with my brother that's threatening to add more ridiculousness to the bonkers story. Like, can it get more ridiculous? But I also have my official story that I need to work on. And yes, the stabby unicorn. Where's that random number generator? We can roll a dice for you. I say, looking around and seeing no dice in sight. Yes, random number generator, or like B. B is not a number. 2. Project number 2. Is that helpful? That was random, maybe. Yeah. Damien says, Tim, you've been burning hard for months. Take it easy and enjoy the community. Yeah. Yes. Rest, breathe, do what you gotta. Oh, Midori Charlie says hi. Oh, Lynette's here. Hello, Lynette. I'm glad to see you. Timothy says, oh, yeah, I know. Yep. Okay. Everybody's going to build blanket forts. I love this. This is fantastic. Oh, Jimmy, shoot. I missed you. Okay. Jimmy, if you're still here, we're thinking about you. If you have to duck out, that is okay. Yes. Good. Okay. Yes, Shannon says this is a safe place of our own little world where we can leave that other one behind for a while. Yes. And honestly, that's one of the first reasons that I started writing was escapism, was needing to just have my own world I could retreat to that was safe, where I could be in control of a story, where I could be myself. And I think in a way that's still true. Like, writing is still a huge escape for me. To be quite honest, I don't know if that sounds childish. Maybe it sounds a little childish. Like, sorry, I need to go retreat to my magical fantasy land where I can't get hurt. But it's true. It's still something. It's still something that I do. Let's see. Lynette, having trouble focusing. Yeah. I actually just recorded a new podcast this morning. And so I've got a few lined up for once. My assistant and my partner, Tim, are both helping me get those out regularly now. And so you'll have more of those coming your way. But yeah, inability to focus is real. It's real. And I totally understand that. Mm-hmm. Did I? I did a Right Now podcast on writing being childish. Did I really? And I just don't remember it. Oh yeah. 10 myths of creativity. I did. You're right. I did talk about it. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Going for some free verse and somber limericks tonight. Want to tell today's story while it's fresh in a different way. Oh, that's totally legit. Carrie, working on setting some long-term goals and deadlines. I printed up several years worth of calendars to look at and pencil in my plans. Yes, subject to change as life changes. That sounds really exciting. That sounds really cool and really exciting. I love it. And Tim, if you need to go, that is absolutely fine. Tim says, I'm not sure how long I'll be staying tonight, but I'm pretty spent. Yeah. And tonight's session might be short. It might be long. And it's completely valid for you to stay as long as you want to, as long as you need to. If you just want to pop in, say hi, and then leave, like, that's okay. You can totally do that. Nobody's feelings will be hurt. This is your space to come into and exit as you like. And so absolutely, there's never any bad feelings or hard feelings if you need to go. So like, absolutely. I'm just glad to see you. Ooh, yes. It is necessary, not childish. It absolutely is. It absolutely is. And who is it? Madeline Langle, who says, the adult is the child who has survived. I don't know. I think there's something really beautiful about that. Poxy is watching Deadpool. Heck yes, that sounds amazing. stopping in. Oh my gosh. Poxy, I'm so happy to see you. Thank you for popping by. I'm so grateful for everyone in this community. Thank you, all of you, for being here. Lynn says, Sarah, if writing is a childish escape, then we all need to be children and look at the world through children's eyes. Yes. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Lynette says, this weekend I discovered I needed more backstory in my book, but I didn't want to do a prologue, so I'm writing letters from a non-point of view character that I hope to put on my author website leading up to the launch of my book when it happens. Oh, that's a great idea. Like little teasers, like little short stories, little prologues. I like that idea, and that sounds really, really fun. Gonna go paint your office bookshelves tonight. Needs to do something physical. I totally get it. Yes, absolutely. Oh, hi. First time to Create Along, love your podcast. Thank you. Well, hello back. I'm so glad you're here with us. Looks like Takara is writing tonight, working on part 20 of your murder mystery. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, that's fantastic. I hope it just keeps getting more and more fun to write. I hope that you're just having the best time writing that. Interesting. Annie says C.S. Lewis quote about escapism. So yeah, C.S. Lewis and J.R.R. Tolkien were friends. And he says, my friend Professor Tolkien asked me a very simple question. What class of men would you expect to be most preoccupied with and hostile to the idea of escape? And gave the obvious answer, jailers. Interesting. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the people who want to keep you down and don't want you to escape and find freedom and joy. Oh gosh, Poxy, that's so kind of you. Always happy to see this wonderful corner of the internet. Thank you. Sending everyone lots of good vibes and good energy. I love it. Annie says, so it's not escapism, we're staging a jailbreak. I love that. I love that. Steffer says, I'm doing overarching plot work for my sci-fi privateering podcast. I don't know if you saw those flashing lights. We've got some snow plows. We got some snow today, so the plows are out and about. Sci-fi privateering podcast. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Ooh, HL says, I'm querying a couple more agents tonight. Got my first rejection letter yesterday. One down, 98 to go before I get that one yes. Yeah. Oh my gosh, HL, I am so proud of you. Just, you get that rejection and you just feel like you're done. You feel like you've been punched in the face. You feel unwanted, but you're not letting that get to you. Yeah. You're going to get those 100 rejection letters so you can get the one acceptance letter. Good. Keep doing that. We are here cheering you on, rooting for you. All right. Okay. Foxy's going to movie time. I love it. Yeah, you're welcome, HL. Yes. Got your back. Yes. Melissa says, I'm starting to edit my first draft. Any tips on what is realistic? 5 pages, 10 pages a day? I think it depends on what your editing process looks like. If you're doing a lot of structural editing, if you're doing a complete rewrite, if you're just doing some light copy editing, it depends how fleshed out it is. So I think what's realistic is, it's just what works for you. Oh, that's like the worst. I know that's the worst answer, is one that's really, really subjective. But does anyone else have any insights on what might be realistic for editing that first draft? It also just depends on how much time you have to spend on it each day. Like if you're doing this full time, or if you're working full time and then, you know, taking care of 7 children and also like, you know, trying to edit your novel. Yeah, it could be. I would say what's realistic is just what works for you. I'm so sorry that's so vague. Yeah, my advice is to go with how it feels. Yeah, going with how it feels. And again, I know that gut check is not very accurate or very helpful advice-wise, but even depending on what kind of editing you're doing, it'll take everybody a different amount of time. Oh, wow. Skit says, I got my first rejection today for a podcast audition. Well, first of the year anyway, LOL. Ready for more. Good. I know it's hard. I know it's hard, but being tenacious and continuing moving forward and not letting someone else tell you that you're done, because you're not done. You're going to keep going. And we're all going to get a whole bunch of rejections together. And a lot of us already have gotten a lot of rejections together. Yeah. Oh, thank you. John says, love your enthusiasm. Very refreshing. Thank you. Thank you. It just feels good, like, to be myself in a space. So thank you. Thank you for saying that. Oh, Sarah's here. Hello, Sarah. But it says better late than never. Takara says, I love this story. I'll be sad when it ends. You have your next, you have a superhero story lined up though next, don't you? I think after your murder mystery is done. So like at least you have something to look forward to, but I know it's hard to say goodbye to characters. Or would there be a sequel to your murder mystery where you could bring back some of your characters? Yeah, I like this. Charlie says advice while you're editing is to focus on sustainability instead of productivity. Yeah, make sure that you're staying healthy, make sure you're not pushing yourself unreasonably hard. Forsaken Fallen says, I usually edit by scene instead of by page, so I'll spend a bit of time to perfect a scene by moving on to the next. Totally. Oh, Lindsay. Hi, welcome, Lindsay. Lindsay says, this is my first create along. I've been curious about it. I love your podcast. Thank you for sharing inspiration. Well, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for hanging out in our little, this is an informal community. We're all just here to create or not create as the muse guides us tonight. Yes. Oh, Charlie, a pace you can sustain is better than one you won't finish, one where you won't finish. Yes, 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 yes. Carmen says, realistic editing is whatever happens when I have time. It just depends. Things I'm super excited about go faster. Yes, I totally feel that. Depending on how like into it I am, I'm like, yeah, this is great. And then there's other days where I'm like, fix this word. Ugh. Okay, I'll fix this word. Like, so, you know, there's even just, I guess if you're at the whim of your moods, it could go faster or slower. Marissa's here. Hi, Marissa. I'm glad you're here. Oh, I love this. Okay, Takara says, yes, my superhero story is based in the same world. Is it going to have some of the same characters? Because that would be really cool too. Damien, who always writes these beautifully long posts where you can only see my eyeballs above them as I read them, says, yeah, the important thing is to keep trying and to keep trying and to make the next one better than the last. Even when you're at the top of your game, there are parts that you just won't be right for. Yes, the highly talented actors that didn't make a part in our last casting effort was heartbreaking from the casting side. And I know the same thing is true when editors are selecting pieces for a literary journal. Whenever you get that rejection, it's not a reflection of you. It's not a reflection of your talent or your ability. It's just a reflection of where the selection committee or the person doing the selecting was at that time and whether or not you were a right fit for what they were looking for. I always feel like it's really, really important to say that. Yeah, Tim, I know this too. And Tim says, I'm learning very quickly to move on once you're in a good place editing wise. You could probably spend the rest of your life perfecting things nobody but you will notice. Accurate, very accurate. And there's people who are writing a novel or a podcast now who will be writing and editing that novel or podcast forever and never publish it because it will never be perfect. And so yeah, you're looking for great. You're not looking for perfect. Oh, good. Yes, some of the same characters. Lynn says, Takara, I need to read your stuff. I love it. Steffer says, I have a background in opera and musical theater, and that's one of the first things you learn is be okay with no, right? Because it's going to happen a lot. But that makes the wins and the roles you do get cast in that much more special and motivating. Yes. And Sarah says, I wrote a poem about rejections that I'll share later. Yeah. I mean, it's just part of, it's part of the creative process. Oh, Augie says, I can't recommend Sarah's free ebook enough if you're struggling with perfection. It's free on the Right Now podcast feed. Yes, it is. It came out, I want to say, I'm just going to like reference my handy spreadsheet again. It came out 2 days before Christmas. So it came out the 23rd of December, and it's just out on the Right Now podcast feed. It's called The Writer's Mindset Manifesto. And it's just this little ebook that I made a little audio book of, and I talk about perfectionism, and I talk about a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, thank you. Oh, look at these. Look at these. All nice things to say. Thank you. Wonderful and helpful. Thank you. My friends, what are you working on tonight? Some of you have already said, I'm really excited. It's been oh, I just brought up your comment again. Sorry about that. Get that immediately. I hope you enjoy it. You downloaded it. Good. Forgot to listen. Yeah. Oh, and anybody who wants to read Takara's ongoing murder mystery story, it's out at her Facebook page, Takara Turner Author. Oh, thank you. Tim just shared the link here for those of you who are on Twitch. It's just on my website, sarahwerner.com, or out on my podcast feed. If you are a podcast listener and you use a podcast app, it's just out there. Cassandra says, I'm going to play around with some sketching Zentangle. I don't know what that is, but it sounds really cool. I thought I was going to use tonight to work on Girl in Space, but I think I'm going to use it to unwind in my journal. I think that's just where my brain is right now. Working on eating an entire jar of peanut butter. Also my novel. Marissa, I feel like you live the best life. Augie says, I'm determined to dig into this third draft tonight. It's in quotes since I've started and stopped at least 7 times. Hey, I know how it is. I'm on my 5th, I think I'm on my 5th draft of episode 3 or 4 of season 2 of Girl in Space. Yeah, so there's no shame in multiple drafts. Sometimes we have to stumble our way there kind of painfully. So sending you all the best as you do that. Oh, Lynn, are you on the My Habits app? If you want to be an accountability buddy with me, just let me know. I think that we're friends on Facebook if you want to message me your info. Thank you. And thank you for saying that. Thank you. Ooh. Accountability buddies. That is a great word. Charlie says, I ate an entire bag of chicken strips, 2 beers, a thing of mochi, and half a bar of dark chocolate, and half a gallon of milk. Now we drink tea. Charlie, you are also living your best life right now. Lynn says, revising my dystopian short story for beta reading. Excellent, excellent. Oh, a meditative drawing technique. Ooh, Zentangle. Okay, I will be looking into that. Tim says, I think I'm going to use tonight to edit a line that I just today realized was unintentionally problematic. Tim, that's a great idea. That's a really good use of your time. And then I think once you've done that, you're going to just feel so much better. I think that's a great idea. Carmen says, I'm going to work on my short stories or figure out how to write a bio for a pen name. I'll see what happens. Very cool. Very cool. Yes, Marissa, definitely goals. Shannon is also seconding the peanut butter. Oh, I love it. Let's see. Kit says, I have 2 days to finish a short story or miss a submission deadline. I did almost nothing today, sadly. Blarg. That is okay, Kit. You have tonight. You have our hour tonight to do this and to just focus. Let yourself focus. Yeah, we're here for you. We're here to cheer you on. Shannon says, what's the My Habits app? It's called Habit Share, and it's this habit tracking app that I use. And every day, like, you put in habits that you want to build. So like my first couple here are not hitting snooze, Because, you know, I have a bad relationship with my snooze button on my alarm. So got to get up right when the alarm goes off. And then you like either check it or you mark it as I missed it. Exercise, which I didn't exercise today because it was snowing. There's like 10 feet of snow. Let's see, no added sugar, daily writing, daily creative writing, reading for 30 minutes or more. So like those are just some of my daily habits that I track. And it's called Habit Share, and it's a free app that I've really enjoyed using. So yes. Yes. I also, yes. Tonight is another day. Yes, Tim. Tim and I were talking earlier, and neither of us got what we wanted to do done today. And Tim, I don't know if you were being like intentional when you said this, or if it just like came out of your mouth. But Tim's like, hey, we have your ride along tonight. Tonight's another day. It's like, oh, tonight is a whole nother day. Like we have another fresh start where we can create and we can get back to work on things. So Tim, thank you for reminding me of that. Sarah says, I sounded so cool and my college returnees didn't know what Stardew Valley was. And I was able to chat with my teens and was in the loop. I was so hip. Yes. Yes. One of the unintentional side effects of being in this group is hearing about Stardew Valley, which I maybe played a little bit during my break today. It was delightful. All of my, I was growing this little patch of cauliflower on my little farm, and they all merged into one giant cauliflower that I had to like hack apart with my axe, but then I was able to sell like 40 cauliflower. It was amazing. These are the things that we care about. Okay, Augie has said, I've done enough exercise running around with my mom's puppy for the both of us. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Charlie, I feel like you need it. It's very soothing. It's very cottagecore. It's very, very soothing. Speaking of soothing, or maybe not soothing, depending on what it is you're creating or not creating tonight. Should we get to it? For those of you, if this is your very first Create Along with us tonight, again and always, welcome, hello, I'm glad you're here. What we do is we usually get together, we chit chat for a little bit, and I'm gonna get our little banner going up here. So now you can see at the bottom of the screen, it says we're writing until 8:30 p.m. CT. So that's it's like 50 minutes, depending on how long I babble and how long the comments keep coming. Like that kind of determines when we start. I don't know if Davis is here, but Davis, I want you to hydrate if you're here. So yeah, so we'll create together until 8:30 p.m. That is going to be 6:30 p.m. Pacific, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, and 7:30, no. What's Mountain Time? Yeah, 7:30 Mountain Time. I'm right. I'm not wrong. I subtracted or added one correctly. It's probably good I'm not writing really complicated sci-fi tonight. I'd be like, yes. Just, it would be awful. All right, so what I do is I'm gonna go ahead and mute myself on this side. You're welcome to keep this window up. You're welcome to leave and go away if you want, but if you stay here, it will be nice and silent for creating. If you want, you can play your own music. I don't like to play music because like not everybody likes the same stuff. And you know, also then you have the potential for like copyright takedown stuff. So play your own music if that's something you enjoy. I prefer dead silence. And so that is what I shall enjoy tonight as we create. Yes, I know. It's always the same times. You need an index card reference. I should just put a little sticky note on my wall in front of me that says, this is when it ends. And it's just like 6:30 Pacific, 7:30 Mountain, 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern. Like, why do I not do that? Because I make things hard for myself and harder than they should be. It's one of my like fatal flaws, but okay. Are we ready? All right. I'm going to assume that we're ready because assumptions always go well. I'm going to mute myself. I will see you at the appointed time, at which time the Alpenhorn of summoning will sound, and we'll reconvene and talk about our experience and how everything went and how we're feeling. Breathe. That's important. Take a deep breath. Feels so good. All right. I like this. Tim says this is going to be good. Yes, it is. All right. Ready, set, go. Hello, everyone. The Alpenhorn of summoning has sounded. Yes, Poxy. My inner sheep just perked up. I love it. Did I hear the magical, mystical horn of summoning? Yes. Gosh, I missed that horn. Oh, oh my gosh. And David is here. Hi. I love that you're here. Thank you for being here. I'm going to take down our banner. Get back to the comments here. I'm just so happy you are all here. I had some people pop in who had to like leave immediately, but thank you. If you're watching the replay of this, thank you for stopping by. It's just so beautiful to hear from people. Gosh, yeah, there's Damien, thank you so much. Thank you for being amazing. Thank you for that. Oh. Okay, so Timothy says, wasn't I supposed to accomplish something during this? Oh, I don't know. Did you? Were you? What happened? Good. No trouble starters during quiet time. I love it. Thank you, Damien and Tim, for modding. Mary says, I just put the finishing touches on the last of my 5 bookcases my husband and I built. I was painting them. That feels great. I love it. Steffer says, I got to 1,400 words, brain shut down. Then I ended up finishing out the last little bit, watching the New Year's episode of Taskmaster. Awesome. Augie says, got down just over 1,000 words. The news distracted me a bit, but I managed to be happy with where I went with the story. Good, good, good. I'm pantsing this time, so that means there's a 3-legged pug in my story now. Oh! Does the 3-legged pug have a name? Because I already love him or her. Tim and I have a 3-legged cat named Mo, and he is just like the light of my life. So I love it. Let's see. How did everyone else do? How did people do? Forsaken Fallen says, I finished the edits on a story and started working on finishing another short story work in progress. Excellent. Oh, I hope that feels amazing. Cassandra said, I just finished up my sketch. It worked out perfectly. I love to hear that. Improved the prologue to Omen season 1. Sounds great, Tim. I'm really excited to hear it. From what I've heard so far, it's going to be absolutely amazing. Carrie, heck yes. Filled in 3 years of my calendars with my goals. So does that also mean that you filled in 3 years of getting to those goals? And because, boy, I would love to know more about your goals as a writer and as a creator. Cass says, pulled another writing prompt as part of my January challenge, then switched gears and worked on some personal journaling. That's what I ended up doing too. And then I realized about halfway through our time that I didn't have an imagery for the Right Now podcast episode that's coming out soon. So I whipped together some imagery for that, sent the file to be transcribed, and now all is well. And like, I also about halfway through just got like hit by this wave of exhaustion. I spent so much of today watching the news and like doom scrolling on social media that I just like seriously, like 8:15, I was like, oh no. I was like, I'm gonna fall asleep at my keyboard. Oh, the pug's name is Milo. Milo. Oh, I love him. From Milo and Otis. Oh, tiny animal friends. Mary says, you got a ton of writing done. Go you. Yes, I'm so proud of you all. Tim wants the pug's name to be Chomp. Pinball Princess says, tried noveling, fell into doom scrolling, transitioned into trying to write some rage poems because gestures at world. How did that all end up for you? Did you find some catharsis? Did you find some fulfillment? Did you find what you were looking for? I hope so. Oh, Timothy says I was messaging a potential sound editor to see if I can afford it. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, Takara says I got a half page done. At least I got something done. That is the spirit, my friend. That is the spirit. I journaled a half page and then I made an image for my show, and that is all that I needed to do today. So, oh my gosh, Skit says, and I love saying your name now that I know how to say it. Skit says, I just recorded and mostly edited a new podcast episode. Heck yes. Fred, we love you. Fred is here and says, hey, thanks for providing an oasis in this madness. Got most of the way through a third polish of a nearly finished thing. Yay. Do you guys know Fred? Fred is amazing. I don't know if you listen to the Dark Tome. I don't know if you listen to Fan Fiends, but Fred is just a dear, dear friend and a wonderful creator, and I'm just so happy to see you. Thank you for being here. Pete says, I almost polished off a 20-page script. I think I'll get it done if I keep going. Thanks so much for all the positive energy, Sarah and everyone. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes, yes, yes. You can do this. Pete, you've got this. Oh, I love it. Marissa, you grew up with a 3-legged Rottweiler. Oh, I just want to hug. Oh no, I'm like that lady on the internet who wants to hug every cat. I just want to hug every animal. That's a little more, no, it's not realistic in any way. Mentally, I am hugging all of the animals. That hug, yes, sounds adorable. Annie says, story 2 is the official one, magical escape room / man at the end of the string. I got an opening line typed, which I'd already written, and then I was back to brainstorming, journaling, figuring out the story. Apparently, I just don't write nice, normal, straightforward stories ever. That's okay. That's just your style. Like, nice, normal, straightforward. It's okay if it's not for you. It's okay if yours is convoluted and full of stabby unicorns. That's you. That's your voice. And that's awesome. I know. I wish I was that organized too. 3 years of goals. I try to make goals past a year. I know I've been through like leadership courses and stuff like that. And every time I try to make a 3 to 5 year plan, I take a lot of risks and jumps in life, and I don't always know that I'm going to take them. So I kind of live by the seat of my pants a little bit. If you'd have asked me 5 years ago where I thought I would be today, would I say that I would be running my own business and writing full time? No, I would have said I want to be in upper management at my marketing agency that I was working at. That's what I would have said 5 years ago, 2016. That's what I would have said in 2016. In 5 years, I want to be vice president of, whatever, creative services, or vice president of UX and content design or something like that at the marketing firm I was working at. So then all of this happened. So I really appreciate people who can plan that far ahead. Yeah, Steffer says the fact that anyone got anything done at all, even if it was something as simple as practicing self-care, yes, is miraculous. Good job, all. I love it. Carmen says I wrote words, turned into more journaling. It's all good. Yes, it is. It is all good. Monica also ended up journaling. I just want to show you, journaling is such an important part of my life. I do it all in this unlined journal, and you can see I put stickers in. I give myself you can see there's a unicorn in there somewhere. It's a unicorn sticker. I love stickers. I love handwriting. I love these good chunky thick pens that have lots of ink in them. Just feels good. It's just cathartic for me. It's definitely an aspect of my self-care that I take very seriously and that I really love. I am so far behind in the comments, you guys. Yes, hugging all the animals that I'm allergic to, that tracks. Yes. Yeah, no fiddle farting around tonight. Thanks, Kathy. Oh, Damien, you need to meet Fred. I need you two to be friends. Okay, that needs to happen. Kathy says I got about 750 words. Oh no, I have cat hair on my face and it's like already like getting intensely itchy. I'm gonna have to wash my face after this. Pinball Princess says the poems aren't particularly great, but it did feel like a pressure release valve. Good. And that's all it needs to be. That's all it needs to be. It needs to work for you. It needs to be fulfilling for you. It doesn't have to be beautiful. You don't have to publish it tomorrow. If eventually you do want to publish it, that's what editing is for. I love it. Damien says I'm writing an action scene for Hannahpocalypse because, of course, Hannah versus robots. Heck yeah. Sweet, sweet robot fights. I love it. Shannon says, still working on my December draw archives, like what happened to me history journal, but with art instead of words. Ooh. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I love that. I love mixed media. I doodle in my journal sometimes, but it's not good enough. It's not like really drawing enough for me to call it art. So I just call it like, you know, it's just like shorthand drawing. Megra says, I wrote something journaling-ish about blanket forts and safety and monsters because apparently that's where I was tonight. Totally. It's words on a page. That is it. I love it. HL says, ate some pizza, helped my 9-year-old fold her laundry, sent off a query to one more agent. Yes. Still looking for 2 more victims. Wahaha. Oh, I love it. I love it. Monica also ended up journaling. Good. I think I mentioned that before. Okay, I think I'm finally caught up on comments. Pete says, to be clear, I didn't begin the 20-pager right now. Okay, I was like, Pete, come right for me. Pete, teach me your ways. Good. I'm glad that you made some really significant progress, and I'm glad you feel good about it. Good. Everyone also will help me in hugging all the animals. Yes. My worst quality is my inability to plan anything ever. I usually like rationalize that by saying, yeah, but I lead such an interesting life. I don't know. It would probably go a lot smoother and I'd have a lot less anxiety if it was more planned. Yeah, another book lover says, every time I try to make a plan, the universe laughs. Takara, you wrote earlier, so I guess it's okay. It's absolutely okay. And even if all that you wrote today was a half a page or a page, that's still okay. It's what you could do today. Oh no. So Fred raises goats and Fred says, since we're sharing animal stories, poor Ginkgo the billy goat lost part of his horn. Oh no, he's okay. And the hunt for the missing horn became kind of an adventure story here with the kids. So like if you find it, do you put it back on? Do you glue it back on? I don't know anything about goats or like animals with horns. Is it like a fingernail, or like a tooth that you'd like chunk it back on and like glue it? I don't know. Marissa says, not many words written, lots of peanut butter eaten. That's a win. That's a win in my book. And Marissa says, that's fine with me. Protein. It's protein and it's delicious. Let's see. Pinball Princess says, chunky pens make me think of chonky cats. Now I'm imagining a chonky cat pen. Oh my gosh, I would write with that. Oh, it would be cat-shaped. I love it. No, okay, no restoring the horn. Okay. But still just finding it for the sake of finding it, perhaps. Well, no! I don't glue my fingernails. Megra says, do you glue your fingernails back on, Sarah? No. Well, they don't come off. But I was thinking, I don't know what I was thinking. I was like maybe if like a horn is the same material as fingernails. I don't know. Okay, no. Oh no. Yeah, it's a chunk of bone. No coming back. Oh, poor Ginkgo. Oh, 2021 bringing that 2020 energy. Oh no. No. This is new energy. This is 2021 energy where I feel like it's chaotic, but it's not malicious. Knock on wood. Okay, you heard me. I knocked on wood. I'm okay with chaotic. I'm okay with chaotic energy. I hope that Ginkgo's okay. I know that you're going to take good care of him. Oh my gosh, poor little animals. Yes, hug all the animals chaotically. Just get them in there for a big group hug. Charlie says they glued a horn back onto a Pokemon, but that was a cartoon. Yeah, there's yeah, there's there's real life and then there's cartoons. And I wish the two sometimes were a little closer together. Chaotic animal adoration. Yes. Oh, speaking of that, there is, okay, I found this and I need to share it with you. Okay, there is a book that I found by accident. And it's apparently was a New York Times bestseller. And I saved the image here on my desktop and I just realized I can't share it with you. But that's okay. It's called Will My Cat Eat My Eyeballs by Caitlin Doughty, Doughty. And it was reminding me of the conversation we were having a few weeks ago about Midori eating me when I die. She has a YouTube channel. Oh, her YouTube channel is the best. What? Okay, what? Okay. Foxy says, I love clicking back to the tab every now and then and being so lost, but also so amused by the conversations going on. That makes me so happy. Oh, she's a mortician. See, that's even better. Okay, I just need to get this book is what I'm, oh, okay. I love that book. Yeah, cats absolutely. Okay, that's horribly disturbing. So, on that note, it's been a day. Oh, it's called Ask a Mortician. Oh. Oh, and Mary has the link. For those of you who are on Twitch, here's the link on Goodreads. I think we all just need to do a book group where we read Will My Cat Eat My Eyeballs? Because we need more to do, right? We all need more to do. Okay, I need to go fall down. Actually, first I need to wash my hands and my face because I can feel the cat hair and it's not okay. Yes, a book group. We'll do a book group for Will My Cat Eat My Eyeballs? So let me know when you get your copies in and we'll just read it and it'll be fun and we'll learn a lot. Yes, Augie says, wash face, drink tea, fall down. Yes. Okay. You are all wonderful. I am so glad that each and every one of you is here tonight or this morning or whatever time zone you're in. I know we've had people from Australia here and it always confuses me because they're in tomorrow. But thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your voice. Thank you for creating along with us. Thank you for being a member of this community. I am so grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being here. I will see you Friday. We're doing this again. We do this every Wednesday and Friday night at 7 p.m. Central. So that means we start at 5 p.m. Pacific and we start at 8 p.m. Eastern. I need to get that tattoo. Somebody earlier was saying that would be a great cryptic tattoo to get so I can like easily reference when we start for every time zone. But good. Oh, thank you. Another book lover says, I'm so glad you decided to stream today. I look forward to this every week. Thank you. Thank you, all of you. Yes, as Tim says, no more doom scrolling. I want you all to take good care of yourselves. Hydrate, drink some water. Take a sip for Davis and take good care of yourselves. All right, I'll see you on Friday. Oh no, and I didn't get my end card up. Okay, here we go. I'll see you on Friday.